Hello! What I have for you today is a super simple counter. So, what we have to do is provide an input, and these lamps will turn on in chronological order until they are all on and they're reset. This is actually based off an idea by Zasumovoid. So not too long ago, he made a video on how to create everlasting lamps, which took advantage of a little bit of a bug with arrows. So this whole system takes advantage of that same bug. Basically how this works is we take a dispenser, we fill it with arrows, and if we shoot those arrows into a block, what happens is the arrows will never despawn, and I don't know why this is, but it's just how it works. So they never despawn, but what they also do is they will trigger this pressure plate here. So this pressure plate will detect entities, and that is really all there is to it. So if I just press this button here, you'll see that this pressure plate is now activated and we have one level of redstone on. And if we press it again, it increases. Again, it increases again. And it will keep on increasing until the end. So to make the counter reset, all we have to do is add this little bit of redstone here. So this hopper, which doesn't have to be a hopper, just a container which can output a signal, should contain items that give off a signal strength of the final signal strength of the first piece of wire. So for instance, this is going to be 5 because there's 5 levels of it. So we just need a stack and a half in there. So then we take a comparator and direct it into another comparator. So basically when these two signal strengths match, this comparator will activate, okay? And that will activate this piston. So the reason we want to activate a piston is because basically the piston will push the block that the arrows are in and it will allow them to despawn or be picked up. So let me demonstrate this. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. And you can see the arrows go into the void. Obviously, you're not going to be in an empty world in survival, so you can just pick those up if you want them. There's obviously a bit of a flaw to this system. You do need to replenish the arrows every so often, which is a bit of a shame. However, arrows are a renewable resource with skeletons, so there's that. Also, the whole counter is immensely simple to build. It's not complicated, it's not going to burst your brains. So if you're just looking for a simple counter, this is what you should use.